Okay, let's wait. Some water and then we're good to go for this stream. Yeah, the stream's doing. I also need to do that. I forget to do that every time. Review over. There we go. Yeah, just stream up. We'll check you, just make sure you're signed up. Hey guys, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're continuing where we left off in the last stream. I think we just were on a poem, if I'm not mistaken. We're on a poem, so it's a game. Yeah, looks like we're on a poem, so let's jump into it. I want to try to get to Ori. I don't know if it can change. Let's see, we got cover, breath, alloy, beauty, wisdom, desire, amazing, understanding, pleasure, vertigo. Cover, secretive, convert, no, Eurasian, prayer, loud, nature, holidays, judgment, passion, climax, vanilla, horror, color. I want to say louder now that you know, loud. Holidays, nature, judgment, climax, horror, color, vanilla, passion, holiday? Yes! So we got journey, rainbow, variance, secretive, lollipop, cheer, lust, nibble. Lollipop, cheer, lollipop? Ah, no, Natsuki, that's what I want. Mouse, whistle, nightgown, inflatable, friendly, jumpy, wonderful, sparkle, yes! Infinite, music, cloud, cloud, okay, fun, yeah. Okay, we're doing good. Chin, heartbeat, flee, dimension, ocean, blanket, awesome, misery, time, awesome, blanket, ocean, determination, blanket, ocean, flee, heartbeat might be invention, time? No, that's Yuri. Shot. Flower, fantasy, unstable, dance, silly. Oh, we know it's dance. Yeah, dance. Explore, skipping, hope. Dark, grief, cute, pain, tragedy, uncontrollable. Bed. Yeah. The cocktail flying. Demonstration, depression. Let's say friends, raindrop, manager, fully bounce, fluffy. Yes, we're doing good. Feathers, socks, imagination, spawning, flicker, inferno, kawaii, manage, waterhard, jumpy. Why is it kawaii? I know who kawaii is. Would that be her? I don't know. Waterhard, jumpy, jump. Mid, inferno, flicker, imagination. Imagination? No, Yuri. Victus, email, promise, blitz, like an or, melancholy, hopeless, check, sunny, rose, sunny, yes. Laugh, bunny, childhood, fitness, investment, pain, comes from a tone, philosophy, good, laugh, yes. Zone, bubble, smile, intervene, shade, peace, summer, love the headphones. I want to say headphones, so we headphones? Nope, that's you. Joy, massacre, Starscape inside, lipstick, kiss, Doki Doki. I don't want to pick that just to see who is Doki Doki. But we're not, unless I really want to. A ribbon, I know it's not a kiss, lipstick, Starscape insight, massacre, joy, yeah. Pout, attention, hurt, playground, silly, question, memories, Annie. Playground? No. Ecstasy, calm, desire, rouse, tears, fireworks, happiness, play, sunset, peaceful. Play? Yeah. Whisper, party, pitiful, disaster, lazy, swimsuit, sugar, dream, charm, and family. Charm, dream? No, Yuri. Entropy, death, adventure, desire, empty, cry, kid, immigrant, patient, pure? No. Milk, whirlwind, boom, uncanny, giggle, anxiety, romance, daydream, hair, daydream? Yeah. Chocolate, sweet, scars, captive, puffy, analyzed, broken, special, together, hope, Up, hope, together, broken, special, Nestle, puppy, scales, captive, sweet, together, yes, okay, yeah, I gotta remember her voice, it's more like a, I played in a couple days, kinda, like I know the voice, just figuring out, just saying it, I need to get some practice, oh, it's a girl voice. Oh man. I'm the last one in the club. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say that. I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on the event for now, okay? Fine. Your reaction on that fun at Yuri's are yours anyway. Excuse me. Where is Yuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Yuri's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to anyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Suri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Suri before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation has already disparted, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Suri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot more time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Matt, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seemed a bit downcasted today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, with idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised you're not the one asking, Nat. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I tried talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? It's what she means. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Matt. Me. I don't know if you come to that conclusion. Well, I probably shouldn't say that too much, but really talks about you more than anyone else you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Really, always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Is that funny, Matt? Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I don't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now, okay? Alright. Margo smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Margo stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Suri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Suri and gladly talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Suri told me not to worry about her and have fun with anyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Like, how much do I care about her? I'm letting this weigh me down so much. I know it feels like the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Gonna take a sip of water, take a cut. Okay, everyone. As some time passed, Monica calls to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know everything gets back to normal. Everyone go to read the poems and I do the same. I make contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was thinking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Sayori! Where is Sayori first? This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, man. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything okay? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey man, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki's. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Oh, I'm saying in the wrong voice, that's why. That's why it sounded weird. Why? You don't want to get closer with... Why don't you want to get closer with anyone else? Wait. Of course I do. This doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Zoe. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write then it's right when thinking about you. Sorry? No. Man, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Tori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with anyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Zoe. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Zoe. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand that you're feeling. I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Zoe takes her head. Zoe snuffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Matt. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smile for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with anyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Zoe. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Zoe cheerfully walked out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I say my bottom to next? It's Natsuki. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a sip. Oh, water, turn it down. Oh, my voice or something. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but that's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course. I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that the one of us in the club had to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even if you have to put up with you. Lucky eyebrows connect with my stomach. Eyebrow connect with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just kidding. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Man. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds the poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A soul reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beast that watches your worries away. I'll be the beast that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beast that makes your heart leap in a way though had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bask in sunbeams and hold my hand. Watch you until in the salt sea, and let me see you shine. Let me see you shine. Let leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reason you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beast that watch your worries away. I'll be the beast that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beast that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Beach poem. I love that. I'm actually reading it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Actually, it was not bad. I was just having no club with it, but other than that, it actually was pretty good. It was pretty good for, I guess, a poem. Yeah. It feels like I keep writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So he decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, Only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after you and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. Do you want to pick a topic for us both to write about, or whatever? You can really see her doing that too. Make us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just do it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Done with you. Natsuki. We move on. Who should show my poem to next? Yuri. Well done, man. You're definitely improving your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing or writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writings and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. Yeah. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, man? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In touch indeed. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always suspiciously with your... Well, you're always sophisticated... obviously. Well, you're always... I can't say yours voice. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to sell. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Let's see what we got. What we got? Beach. Okay. Well, I cannot read that. And assuming it's not gonna really help. Some of that I having for reading this. I'm looking for this. What we're gonna do. I don't know. I have a problem with reading cursive and the way it's written. I can't make out stuff. I can read some words, but some of them I can't. I don't want to read just be all fumbled. If that word can be found, I do not know. What the deal is? I cannot read this. So what we're gonna do is, you can pause the video here, because this will be uploaded on the channel afterwards. If you're watching the stream, I have it up long enough so you can probably read this chunk right here. I've had enough. Then we'll do the middle part here, and then the bottom part. It's just I'm having trouble reading it. I don't want to read all jumbled and just certain words. It's just I'm having trouble reading it. Mostly because it's small, put together in the way I have it set up, and I'm not the best with cursive or whatever. Sometimes the fancy writings looks a little weird. So yeah, there it is. Here's the bottom. Then we're gonna move on. Um, I'm aware that the beach is a kind of inane thing to write about, but did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, the Suki already told me about it. She, she did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She, she just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, let's see what your poems to next. Well, I guess all we got left is Monica. Let's get it over with. Hiya, Matt. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people shouldn't be that hard. I've done it, so I think this Matt should be able to do it. I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. Give me a sec. I have feel like I'm gonna. There we go. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Toyori poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how she's always been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Matt, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. I'll be keeping an eye on somebody, alright? I don't know if it would be her. She's always been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. It really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right away. Alright. What do we got here? Okay, this looks actually be able to do this. The lady who knows everything. Do you want to do it? I'm going to do this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this one in my regular voice because we're just going to do this in my regular voice. An old tall tale of a lady who wonders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A fodder. Lost adrift the sky. Was it a victim of the earnings of the wind? Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legend didn't exist. Knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dime star glimmering in the twilight sky. Okay, so move this down. Whoa. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. I fall and fall and fall even more, gently as a feather. A day quelled expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Can I just go down all the way now? Yep. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. For Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat and picks up a gust of wind. And yeah, that's the end of it. Okay, not bad. I see how you're messing with the pages. You're talking about messing with the pages. Some of the other ones, like right here. This looks all with the a father. There's a lot of spaces and it looks weird. It looks a little weird, but I'm like, okay, it makes it look weird, but what's wrong with that? But let's continue on. You know, I feel like learning and looking for the answer is all the same thing that gives life meaning. Life meaning? That's something it looks like it was on. Just look at something on the screen here. There we go. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind. It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Now we put that much thought into it. In a way, it's somewhat paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the word start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? He went on two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because your faith is not that good? It can really be disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something you put so much work into. But you find other people who enjoy writing, and then it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the thing you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Fuck. I feel like I got hair in my nose or something. Okay, where were we? It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna stop there. Not stop there, we're gonna stop so I can get a drink of water. Hopefully it's in sections. I want to stop and drink some water so my voice doesn't, your voice stays ready, and I can pause and take a break from doing all the voices. Sometimes certain voices can get to me if I do them for too long. Okay, you there, you free. Well done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You diverted from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. What the mood's the real today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori is not here. It seems you're right. Sag. Sayori always helped lighten the mood a little bit, didn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the time to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all dovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Yuri, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Whew. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, okay? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Oh, we know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making the cupcakes. We might need a lot more of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can we come up with something by Yuri? I'm useless. But no, not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Zoe enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have better handwriting, you know. That you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri Besson slowly changes as he stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's good. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, just leaves you, Matt, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. We really appreciative of that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. Not like Monica doesn't give me a choice, and she wouldn't be sitting on your lazy butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Matt may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assuming with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Matt too. But what are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Then what do you think? Guys, if we went to use their two voices, Monica's the hardest thing to do, to jump from hers. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Matt to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten any chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Until he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. So, sorry. I'm just saying no. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Matt, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with Shiori, Monica, Yuri, Natsuki. I could do Shiori and Monica and Shiori and try to establish this, make this longer. But I already know what's going to happen, so we're just going to do Natsuki or Yuri. Because I know if I do, I could do Monica. I could try I know what happens if I do Monica. They're just gonna say whatever. You have to pick one of them, and I pick two. If I pick Shiori, you'll say one of them. Same with if I do Shiori first, then Monica. I'm just gonna skip that. It's not really that important. That's really Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work. So could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You definitely agree. Just a minute ago. Just a minute ago, you were saying that. That's because, never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. You say stuff like, I hate when people, like, you say that, I'm like, you say, obviously you say that, and I'm like, oh, well, fuck me, right? Did I choose the wrong answer? There is not a right or wrong answer, it's just, either way, it's like, yeah, you gotta do, either way, it's like, yeah, whatever. But let's see what happened. Even Monica's like, okay, yeah. You're like the only one who's left by himself. It's weird when you have 5 people. You have not 1, 2, 3, well, 5 people. It's weird like that. That's good. Not really, but I guess we're gonna go with it. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performing is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Matt? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? He's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not. I mean, it's not that big of a deal anyway. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean. Duki glances back and forth between everyone with worry expression. Look, Duki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the karaoke will probably help too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. Atmosphere. I'm gonna be doing that from now on. Anytime the atmosphere brings up, I'm gonna be doing that. You'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Suki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Tsuroi. And if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Tsuroi would say at a time like this. Because Tsuroi always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. Yeah. Blah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I thought to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Yep. Gotta talk to you to get your information, because how are we supposed to meet if you don't have contact information? Where are you going? We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not take it, make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? The could give me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all of the ingredients. Wait. You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I would be the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could bring a guy over to my house. My dad would kill me. Literally, he would stab me. He would stab me. We've seen it. That Doki real. He would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah. Oh, he is an asshole. What we've seen, not really in this game, mods and stuff, but you never really see her dad. That kind of sucks. It's kind of a little spoiling. You don't really see her dad in this game, but just in this game, we hear he's not doesn't sound like nice as a person. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a sec. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. You better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Hazuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shooting through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have been... Whoa. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Maybe a little too early. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Oh. Maybe just wait a little bit. Okay, here we go. It's already Sunday. Cause it's Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but turned into conversation. She's almost a different person on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really complaining about things, but I kinda saw that coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Okay? Rather than acting, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Okay. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play often when so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I have friends who kind of can just come to my house if they want to, so yes, that actually makes sense. That's not too weird. Not too weird. It could get weird, but it's not really as weird as you would think. I've done it as friends. The house is quiet. There isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hey, man. I sit down in her room. Get ready for some stuff to happen. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left Zoe had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. What about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So just me and Natsuki then. Yep, and I was the last time. Oh, it's me and Natsuki then. Yep, it's supposed to be. Sometimes I do that. I say the people's lines in the different voices. I need to make sure I do. That's more. There's more silence between us. So he stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So. Zoe smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Matt. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why we decided. Okay, words speak. I can do this. I think that's why the ward decided to have you come over today. It just wanted to torture me. Silly. I got Zoe by the soldiers. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. They told me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Zoe gave me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Matt. But you're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Zoe? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Matt? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Zoe kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did you really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Zoe? Why is that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. No, don't be a jerk about this. We're talking about really delicate topics. You just admit she has depression to you and you're gonna say shit like that. Don't do that. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support her. Oh yeah, I forgot you say this. Yeah, okay. Not as bad, but still like not the best thing you could have said. This part's fine, but the part before it was a little. You could have said something better. Just saying. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, man. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat swung. Okay, I can do this. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Did you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club? It felt like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. A path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Matt. That's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped... The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was before. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a hopeless person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. What the artist cannot animate tears, because I feel like that'd be very simple to do, but I don't know why you can do that, but... I made you join the Literature Club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to escape these punishments. And because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Nah. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with anyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Man, Zoe isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Zoe's arm remains at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nah, Zoe barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Zoe finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, man. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Zoe lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Zoe wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this had to be the one where I had other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't really forgive you. But then more time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Zoe shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Zoe and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when I think it's about to come over, too. I think Zoe is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Wow, I just think reading that again, because I've seen a couple people play this game, so it's not like I've seen this done, not like I haven't seen this before, but reading it, and doing all the voices made me, I didn't think it would make me feel anything. I thought it would just be reading it and be fun. That made me a little sad again. Reading it on my own and doing the voices, that actually helps. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Okay, where are we? Alright, Natsuki's coming over. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside of the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off, and this scream's not gonna be as long as I thought it was. Okay. Fine. Seeing you in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Hopefully, Charles is in the room. I see you bought a lot of stuff. Suki carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way and find out that your kitchen. Oh. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked. Didn't you, right? I said it wrong, but I said it close enough. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you on your part. I'm reading all her lines wrong. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, man? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Go! Oh, this is heavy. This is ridiculously heavy. Oh, wow, I basically just said that. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hit a fit into my chest. Hey. His eyes had nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being so small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong. They only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Uh-huh. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now how are you treating me like a kid? I was just trying to be a little more nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like, Natsuki hits her words and then her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I don't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, that way you're thinking that you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. But you probably... Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. You got all sour when a girl calls you gross? I'll probably find your weakness, man. Suki smiled decisively. Please, spare me! When Natsuki decided to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowl, flowers, spilled fluids, don't know what those are, and plastic bags are strewed about every countertop. Were we baking or were we doing something else there? That sounds like we were doing something else. That could be baking, that could be a lot of other things with the words you're using. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movement to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. But where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter. Oh, I'm stupid. To color the batter, of course. I don't know why I was thinking of something else, and I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like this with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! Not putting any heart into this at all. Could you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking, it's just about following instructions. The preparation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. Just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the one you made on my first day, huh? I recall Ziggy proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Julie and Monica delighting expressions. I wonder if I can make the Suki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Ooh. But I feel like I get little burps or something when I'm doing this. When I'm doing a game where I'm talking most of it. Well, a story game, I don't do this for like class or probably because I'm not talking as much. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I guess Duck was works in a huge bowl for the icing. The icing is still lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. Just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Duki grabs the whisk from my hand and uses her other hand to tilt the ball back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Yeah, we need to beat it. Beat it up real good. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reactively start to do the same. Hey! Duki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you kidding who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the ball. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tried to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Duki instead whips it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my face. You whisk. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Duki cried to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. And then we get into awkward position number 462. You can look on your right and see awkward position 566 coming up next. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. No, I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You could do that to me all the time, you know. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? And that's again, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take the sticky finger and put it in my mouth and licking the ice off the icing. What? Yeah, that's something else you probably shouldn't do. She was fun and not a complete creepy asshole. Licking icing off a girl's finger is not okay. Especially in this situation, it's not. Did you seriously just, Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Mad? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Yeah, you should, and even then sometimes that's not okay, so yeah. You know that, right? What kind of question is he asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? He gazes at me in silence. I know to swallow breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I know the fire alarm starts going off. Doki runs over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. What did I play in here, dummy? It was from yesterday when it was on the day before. Oh, sorry, it was from the day before when Monica and Zoe were here. Yeah, you don't get that reference. It's a reference from a mod of this game. If you've seen it, great. If you haven't, oh well. It's an okay mod. It actually explains that, so that actually makes that not as stupid. Like, oh yeah, too bad for going here. Oh, other people were stupid. I don't know. Back to Rosie. You left the dirty train here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Doki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch Doki slide the cupcakes away into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that's right, reluctantly. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be poured out of the oven. As Doki opens the oven door, the blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. He probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Doki hands me plastic bags. I have the nozzle that will make it look nice and fluffy. The one can even make flowers. We probably wouldn't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick out one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one really tiny, thin. That one really thin. You can use it to make strips or other patterns. We can also use it to write stuff on cakes, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That could be an idea actually. Well, if it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature scene by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I don't want to come to. Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay, I couldn't really see much of the game. Here we go. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but it's actually a really cute idea, so. Yeah, I'm getting it from you. But what does it supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school anymore, Judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Doki boy trails off. Same with you, eh? Did she say something? No, nothing. Legit do the icing. Doki picks up the paste and faces the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. That gave me a chance to think about before. Doki quickly moves on. She showed me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Doki puts them all side by side. When we finally finish, Doki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they came out together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I would have could have my own. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so we need to save my appetite because he's an asshole. The game really doesn't. It does say it, but not as much as you would like. Because I'm like the survival of this game who doesn't have anything really. So Zoe is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when Dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can because he doesn't feed me. Like I said, because he's an asshole. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for walking so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. You and Natsuki placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you want to each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish you would listen to me the way she listened to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Shiori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Shiori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just as that, Natsuki's already out about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, Wait, you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But besides from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out or something. Do you really mean that? Diggy looked at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yes. I want to spend more time with you. But I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would rather stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do. The city suddenly gets close to me. Too close, too close. We need to back up. The suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel a finger gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored checks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly paint-potted lips. What is happening? My head's starting to get all dizzy as I feel her soft breast against mine. I've felt it for a while now. They can suddenly jump back. Troy. Hi, man. Joey, just now we want. It's okay, man. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come in there earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcake before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Zuki hurries off, and Zoe waves goodbye. Zoe, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I cried thing in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. Okay, that close. You really putting that C and that L really close. They look like a D or something. Okay, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such a good friend. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Zoe's face. That's all that matters to me. Why are you feeling this way, man? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is pounding in half? Wait, why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Zoe, don't say that. It's true, Matt. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put off with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Zoe. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Zoe looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, man. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Zoe? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Zoe, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and thought to like you too much. I did this to myself. Man, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Zoe. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Zoe's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Zoe nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Zoe, I love you. You'll be my dearest friend. Now I know I'm not going to say what happens, but I think either way, dialogue I think changes a lot right after this. I think after that it's going to be the same. So, that's the one of the things I'm like debating. What do I want to do? I mean, either way, I think it's going to turn out at the end. But to a certain point, it's going to be the same, I think. It really doesn't matter, but you always be my best friend. I feel like that's the better option. You always be my best friend. I love you. I love you. You always be my best. I didn't think it'd be so hard to pick one. You always be my best friend. That's, I think, the more logical thing to do. You always be my good friend. I mean, this is more what you should say. I don't know if you say that, but I think we're gonna do this. I think that's probably, if it was Leah, that's probably what you would say, but I'm gonna do this. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner. Spending time with everyone in the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I will both be happy. Matt. Suddenly Zoe wraps her arms tightly around me. Matt, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Zoe in my arms and pull her close. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, Matt. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Zoe gripped around me, weakened a little bit. What is this? Zoe? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought it would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, man. It's okay, Zoe. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay? I trust you. Zoe and I slowly released each other. So, I guess let's make the festival tomorrow a first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Matt. Zoe gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Joey means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Joey? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. I don't think I'm the best person for that. I'm not the best person, but parents probably better. There's a lot of people probably better than me, like a doctor or other things. Yeah, no, I do. I don't. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Story. I know that I love her, she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Story's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what's really meant by wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Tori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, what time is it? We're getting too close to the end of the stream. Where I want to end it. It's the day of the festival. Of all the days, I expect this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Zoe. But Zoe's answering her phone. I considered going to her house and waking her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. The Suki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Suki does about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Saori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure this event will be great too. Matt, you're the best one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would have been here by now. Monica placing little buttons on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that had all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Joy with you. Yes, you'll slaps again. That dummy. You think on a day this important she'll cry a little harder? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Joy told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Matt. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Oh, I know. I wish my character was small enough to just immediately go over or do things. Ugh. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Roy really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. Don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Ugh. Marco being a friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check on the pamphlets? They come out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so, too. I went through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost personal feel. I recognize you can hear a poem from the ones they perform during our practice. What's this? I believe it's Joey's poem. It's different from the ones he practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Okay. Princess, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I should be saying it too, but get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But our poem is not actually finished. It just stopped moving. Okay, that seems completely weird, and I don't know. Whoa, that's not. Uh, what is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Mad? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Joey's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Joey, so. Ah. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Mother calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh, you should be sprinting down the line. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Zoe. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gestures of waking her to school make her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will go the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I should. Geez, I feel actually chilled. A little chilled. I'm surprised. I reach Zoe's house and knock on the door because I know what's gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen, but I'm surprised she's knocking on the door. I didn't expect to answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in, but it's not creepy at all. Zoe, he really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up on her own, in her own house. This is something. There's really something that's a boyfriend. That's really something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it feels right. I saw my knock on her door. Zoe, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But it really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. It was this click, I think. Oh, that is. Oh yeah. This is actually really creepy. Watching it like on my own, and not like on a somebody else playing through it. Jesus, this is creepy as all hell. I feel really creeped out by this. And it takes a lot to creep me out, mind you. An expression could file game set chat line see trade back with details. What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Joey wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. I told Zoe I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Zoe needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why do I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Oh, this is very unsettling. It's making me stumble here. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature clubs. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. Isn't some game where I can just restart and try something different? I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 And now Zoe's all mixed up with, I know you can't see my mouse, but it's on what, like, it's Zoe, Joey now, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki all rolled into one, and then we have a this thing here. It basically like die. Let's like load game, see what happens. Oh, we can load from my last thought. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna be able to do that. Okay. I actually didn't think we would. Okay. Well, that I think is gonna be it for this stream. That's where I wanted to end the stream. I knew what was gonna happen. I'm actually surprised that actually I didn't think that was gonna affect me at all playing it, because I've seen so many other people play it. But playing on my own, that actually affected me more. I felt sad at some points with the stuff when Siri was talking, probably because I was doing the voice and stuff, made me feel more sad. Made me actually feel like sad. I didn't think I was just gonna breeze through it, but I actually felt sad. And then the end part there really did feel creepy. It was really weird playing it on my own. It felt really creepy. So yeah. But yeah, I was actually bad for that. That actually made it actually somewhat more. If I didn't show on camera, I was a little creeped out by that. And when the silly part did kind of make me feel sad, I tried to don't show that stuff. But yeah, I'm really good at holding that stuff in, so it takes a lot to do it, and that kind of made me both times kind of do that. So yeah. That's what we're gonna end today's stream. I've been streaming for about not as long as I wanted to. I thought it was gonna be a lot longer. It's only been an hour and like 35 minutes. Not too, about an hour and a half, 5 minutes. So that's what we're gonna end today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. Doki Doki. We'll continue this maybe tomorrow if I stream tomorrow. Last year I haven't streamed, but I did today, so that's awesome. But I got to stream. I wanted to be a live stream, but I wanted to end it here for this stream. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. You guys can subscribe to know if I want to have do new streams, do new videos, stuff like that. I do video game and comic book related stuff, sometimes stories and other stuff, movies. You guys can always check the link in the description for my Facebook or Instagram if you want to follow me on any of those. And you guys can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next epic stream. Bye. And this game is only gonna go downhill from here. So if I'm not, I'm excited.